So, welcome everyone. Welcome to day 2 of our daily dose of empowerment. And with us we have Uma Jayaraman ma'am, and she is going to be the one translating the stanzas. This is all just in case you missed yesterday's session. So today we're going to be doing stanzas 5 to 8 of Aigiri Nandini. So I think we'll start maybe with what we did yesterday. We're just going to chant the 4 stanzas that we did yesterday. I will play it. And unlike yesterday, this time I'm going to have to request everybody to be on mute when they're singing, because as we realized, there is a lag between, the video playing and Zoom recording your voices. So then it becomes a little complicated. So yeah, I'm going to turn off my video and mute everyone. Okay, so, and I think we can get started. Yes.
ऐगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवर विन्ध्य शिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरधर्षिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते तनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्ग निजालय मध्यगते मधु मधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐशतखण्ड विखण्डित रुण्ड वितुण्डित शुण्ड गजाधिपते रिपुगजदण्ड विदारण चण्ड पराक्रम शुण्ड मृगाधिपते निजभुजदण्ड निपातित खण्ड विपातित मुण्ड भटाधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
Okay. So yeah, we're back. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I think over to you now. I will just share the PPT so we can. So would you like to discuss anything about from yesterday's?
Yeah, I mean, there was a discussion about some demons and their role and etc. So Madhu and Kaitabha, right? So I think Shilpa also shared some information. Basically, Madhu and Kaitabha, they are said to be 2 demons. When Vishnu was in Yoga Nidra, they entered his ears. And, they are all, basically symbolically, all the dirt that gets accumulated in our ears. And, they come out, or Madhu just somehow escapes. And Kaitabha is the one who Devi ultimately slays. It's a beautiful, So basically, you have to remove, attempt to remove all the dirt that gets into our ears. So, that we can interpret it that.
So she's the one who kills them, is it not Vishnu?
Kaitabha is killed by her, and Madhu is, later on, Vishnu or Krishna is the same. Madhusudan, that's how he gets the name.
But isn't it unusual for Rakshasas to have nice names like Madhu?
I think that Shilpa had something else that she had put it. Shilpa, would you like to explain? It's a bit.
I don't know. Even I was actually searching sometime back also. I think this Madhu, I am thinking this is not like the literal ear dirt. Probably we are hearing a lot of nonsense and lies and all that. Probably out of that, maybe some good thing. I really don't know. I don't know why Madhu is the name. But I interpreted it as we hear something from everywhere, which is either.
So perhaps it kind of refers to like flattery, if it is about words that are going into the ears.
See, Madhu and Kaitabha in the link that she had shared, there they were saying that it is Madhu is Rajasic, because it's collection and holding on, right? And one is Tamasic.
Okay.
Kaitabha is Tamasic. So both are not sattvic, right? So accumulation, basically honey and honeybee, it's all, trying to accumulate. So once you get out of that, the Vairagya comes, maybe we can say, right?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So shall I go to today's verses?
Yes. Again, the goddess, here again, the references to the fierce way she contains the evil forces. The very fact that she is born or she has come to existence is to put down all the evil forces. So, Ayi Rana Durmada Shatru Vadhodita. Ayi, O goddess, Rana Durmada. Rana is battle. Durmada, one who is one who cannot be contained or, brought under control. Shatru, such an enemy. Vadha Udita, you have sprung up, you have come into existence for Vadha, for killing such an enemy, such a fierce enemy who is beyond control. Durdhara, and how is the goddess? These two, Durdhara and Nirjara, is the adjectives for goddess. Durdhara, one who cannot be restrained. Positively she can just crush all the evil forces. Nirjara, jara means old age. So one who is, never going to, full of enthusiasm and energy. So imperishable power, Shakti Bhute, one who has such Shakti or power. What did she do? To put down such forces, evil forces, she also needed, those evil forces were so dominating that the other devas came to, ask for help. And that's how, Mahishasura Mardhini Devi came with that intention. So she also needed some help. What did she do? Chatura Vichara Dhurina Mahashiva. She took help of the great Lord Shiva, her husband, who who was Chatura Vichara, one who's very, very clever, extremely clever in strategizing. She made Lord Shiva as Duta, messenger. Pramathadhipate. Pramathadhipate again is an adjective for Shiva. So she made the great Shiva as her messenger, who is known for his unparalleled intelligence and who is the lord of lots of Ganadhipati, ghosts and goblins. I mean, he had a huge army. So that's. Then what? Durita Duriha Durashaya Durmati Danava Duta Kritantamati. So this Shiva acted as a messenger, and he goddess killed Durita, wicked-minded, Duriha, Durashaya, one who has got one who is ignorant, and one who has got a bad intention, Durmati, Dushtamati, Danavaduta, such a messenger. She killed him. She killed the messenger of Danavas who came or who approached her with a bad intention, fully evil, and such goddess, victory be to her, Mahishasura Mardhini, with beautiful locks, O daughter of Himalayas. So this is a story which refers to Dhuma, that is the messenger, messenger who Shumbha, Nishumbha. Shumbha is Danava king, and he sends the messenger. He wants to marry a goddess. He sends a message. She sends the message back saying, I will marry the one who defeats me in war. So basically challenging him, because the intention is to end him or kill him. So that's how the story goes. Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions, but I'll let others go first. Okay. So what was the part about making Shiva her messenger?
Yeah,
Messenger.
so not Shiva. He goes as a messenger. Is the and she could not crush these forces without any help, and this help was rendered by the great Lord Shiva himself. So basically, the Lord Shiva, Danava Rishi, Danava Guru. The story is the Danava Shumbha approaches Danava Guru and asks that I have made up my mind. I am just blown away by the beauty of the goddess, and I am going to marry. So Danava Rishi, in all good Danava Guru, in all good faith and intention, he says, do not get into this. I think it is a trap. Please stop it. So as a teacher, he really advises. But Shiva goes as in the guise, that's how the story I saw, in the guise of the same Danava Guru to his, Shumbha's court, and, tells him, go ahead and, challenge. This is a very good strategy, or this is a good that you want to marry. So Shumbha is a little, confused. When I approached you in your ashram, you said, do not do it. And now you are saying, do it. So what do it? So then, Shiva, in the guise of Danava Guru, tells him, no, that is a fake guru. He just, with his Maya, the gods made up that ashram and the Danav Guru is also, I am the real Danav Guru. I am the one who is real. That's how the story goes. Yeah. And because Shumbha being the king, he will send his Mahamantris first, to defeat. Then once he is, burnt to ashes, Shumbha and Nishumbha, both of them approach or go, and after fierce battle, they are also finished. So basically, the idea is when the aim or the uddeshya is noble, you can, have such maya or strategies, but the intention is bad. It's the same like Mahabharata or, the Krishna, the role of Krishna. He does, lot of manipulations to ultimately win the war because it is what is dharma ki raksha, protecting the dharma. Yeah.
Also, the intentions of Shumbha were not good to begin with anyway. So if you're
Yes.
into, if somebody is into criminal activity, then they cannot expect that the other side will be, what do you call, noble and wonderful when they are
Yeah.
dealing with you.
Yes, we have to deal with, the wicked has to be dealt in, or we have to answer them in their own language, what they understand.
Absolutely. Ma'am, so a few things that I'm taking away from here. One is that this is what is, usually said that otherwise women tend to have this pressure to be so perfect that they don't usually ask for help when they need it. And one of the signs of strength is that you are fine with asking for help when it is required.
Yeah, excellent.
So, yeah, so even though she has so much power, it's not like she says, oh, you know what, let me handle all of this entirely on my own. So that is not there. The other thing, on a slightly lighter note, and I hope it doesn't upset anyone, is that looks like, the harassment problem is there, irrespective of how powerful somebody is. So, there's always some joker who's trying something. Yeah. So, but basically she dealt with it perfectly.
Yeah.
Any other comments or questions, folks?
Yeah, we'll go to the next.
The goal is always dharma. The only underlying principle is dharma. Everything else is like secondary to it. Anything for dharma like this.
Yes, perfect. So, we cannot question the person who is, deviating or going or manipulating for the good. Hey, why are you going? Because you will, the enemy can do anything to achieve their goals or wicked goals, but we should not follow the same path, same crooked or same, is not acceptable. And another thing what I love, is Sanghe Shakti Kali Yuge. That. So the teamwork is very important. So we should take it as Tillu said. Yeah.
Ma'am, also as Chanakya says in one of his Niti Shastra bits, where he's basically saying that it is a sin to kill people, it is a sin to do a bunch of things. But when somebody is evil, then none of those count, because then it's no longer a sin.
Yes.
So, basically one has to be clear, that it's dharma, that it's fine because it needs to be done. So you have to do it.
Perfect.
So, which is
And
not
the
encouraging.
Adharmic don't have a right to question at all because they are anyway started off with the adharma as their basis. So
when
they
you
cannot question this and say, oh, you did it. Can you do it? How can your Krishna do it? No, the one who is questioning it started off with the wrong note. So he has no right even to question actually.
Though having said that, I just realized, since we are on social media and everything is misconstrued, we are not encouraging people to go around killing people that they don't like. We are just saying that Basically, when there's absolute evil, people in power, people who can take those decisions, should be able to take those decisions.
Perfect. Yes.
That was a nice comment.
Ayi Sharanagata Vairi Vadhuvara Veera Varabhayadayaka. It's a beautiful, I mean, in today's context also, somehow it's just, it's very touching. Oh, one. How are you, oh goddess? You protect the enemy's wives. Also, you give them shelter. Vairi Vadhuvar. So those wives, poor thing, what is their, fault? They happen to be the wives of those Rakshasas. So you give protection, shelter to Vairi Vadhu, wives of or families of even enemies. Veera Varabhaya Dayakari, and give them Abhayada. Protect them and tell them, don't get scared. Abhayada. So this is how the goddess is. The goddess has to put, it's a duty to put down all the evil forces, but at the same time, the innocent people who get, affected, she is always standing by them. Tribhuvana Mastaka Shula Virodhi Shirodhi Kritamala Shulaka. Those who harm Tribhuvana Mastaka, for all the, in the entire, all the three worlds or all the entire world, who go against Lord Shiva. She, deals with them very harshly and teaches them how Tribhuvana Mastaka Shula Virodhi, those who are Shula Virodhi, those who go against Shiva, she puts her, weapon in their mastak or tries to kill. Shirodhi Kritamala Shula Kare. So, causes the trouble, those who cause trouble to Tribhuvanas, all the world, you are the one who destroys them by keeping the pure Shula on their throats, on their heads. So basically, tries to end them. Dumi Dumi Tamara Dundu Vinada Maho Mukhari Krita Tigma Kare. So all this, battle will happen, or all this war will happen with what? Lot of noise and weapons and halagulla. So Dumi Dumi Tamara Dundu Vinada. So all this Dundubhi noise will be spreading all over. So when it comes to war, there are no rules. There's just, ending the enemy is the only aim. So there will be a lot of clang, and a clang of weapons will be heard. Then all the dishas will be resounding with that sound. Oh, Mahishasura Mardhini, victory be to you, victory be to you, the one with the beautiful hair. You, the Himalayas' daughter.
Shula is Trishula, or
Shula, yes, Shula is the weapon. Trishula, it has got the three, and Shula is another thing which with a sharp edge. Not necessarily having those three spokes.
Okay.
There is some.
Any
There is a message or there is a chat. In today's corporate world, how do we distinguish what is dharma when we are asked to market the product, make profits? Kindly throw some light. Yeah, here, I'm. It so happens I'm hearing. I'm remembering a small quote when my father. I don't know in what context he said. Sat Udyoga. There is no business which does not have Sat and Asat. The definition of Udyoga or business is Sat Asat. You have to market. So you have to say something, Sat, Satya, Asat, thoda sa jhoot. So that's acceptable because no business can be, done. But maybe, we have to have a particular, seema till where we can go. We shouldn't be, Sad and Asat should be nicely balanced to promote a particular, a good product. Let's say some Ayurvedic or any other product, we have to, thoda sa exaggeration has to be done. So that is accepted. Sat Asat Udyoga is, something just stuck. Yeah.
Or maybe at best, basically the thing would be to not lie outright, but at best, maybe like Yudhishthira did, with Ashwathama. So,
Yes.
so you kind of whisper the part about the elephant. So
Narova Hunjarova is that part, so that is, we have to do it. And no business, can be run just by, yeah. Anything else? Yeah. We'll go to the next, or are there any questions? This shloka refers to the messenger who did it. So Dhumra Vilochan is the messenger, who comes to goddess, and how she, who fooled him is what is this particular, and Shumbha and Vishubha. So those characters, and there is another reference to a demon called Rakta Bij. The moment I, read about this Rakta Bija or Shonita Bija, it just reminded me of the cancerous cells. And, symbolically, all the evil, news or evil things that have tremendous, reach, even in social media. People like to, I don't know, not like, people see that. So that also is a reference. Let's just go through it and then we'll discuss it. Ayi nija hunkriti matra nirakrita dhumra vilochana dhumra shate. Oh goddess, Dhumra Vilochan was a messenger of Shumbha. We know who Shumbha is, Danava king. So Dhumra Vilochana, how did you, end him? Nija hunkriti matra. One hunka, like that. Just one hum, and just with that nirakrita, you finished him or you burnt him to ashes. Dhumra Vilochan was Dhumra Shati. He was, burnt to ashes. Dhumra, he just became a smoke. He was burnt to ashes. Then, what else did you do? This was all the entire Shumbha and Nishumbha. Shumbha and Nishumbha were, born to a Raktabija demon. Raktabija demon, again, the story like Mahishasura. Raktabija is also a demon who, prayed and, got a lot of tapas. And with that tapas, he had lot of, he got a boon. He became invincible, and he, asked that as all the demons want to, and nobody wants to die. So the demon, he didn't want to. He said, "Let me become Amar." So that is not possible. The god said, I think Brahma, and in lieu of it, what did he ask? He said, "Okay, if that is not possible, give me a particular boon. That if my blood falls in the ground, there is another person springing up from that." So basically, each cell of the blood, lots of Rakta Bijas will spring up. So, and gods, they had to, he was granted that boon, unfortunately or fortunately. And this is how, when Rakta Bija, he became invincible. So this is a cancerous cell. One dies and another 10, because Bija, Rakta, the moment the blood is, spilled on the ground, they will grow white. So Samara Vishosh. So then the goddess found it extremely difficult to deal with Rakta Bija, because Rakta Bija also came at the end to fight with her. And she, wanted Kali's help. So Kali, the fierce one, she came and, tried to help her out. And Kali, what was she doing? She did not know the story behind this, that, the moment I cut one and the blood will, generate more evil. So she was fiercely, fighting and killing them. Ultimately, she realized, I think Lord Shiva told or advised, and the goddess said to Kali that I will do the killing. You ensure that the blood does not spill. You drink the blood. You drink the blood. So this is how the story goes. We can interpret it in any manner we like. Samara Vishoshita Shonita Bija. Rakta Bijas. Shonita is also another synonym for Rakta, for blood. So Shonita Bija, Rakta Bija. Samara Vishoshita. Samara in battle. Vishoshita. She dried it up. She didn't. She ensured that it doesn't go and wet the bhumi. Samudbhava Shonita Bijalati. When all such like creepers, they were falling or they were about to fall on the ground, she dried it up with the help of Kali. Shiva Shiva Shumbha Nishumha Mahahava Tarpita Bhuta Pishacharati. So it looked like for all Shiva Mangala, the ultimate intention is to make the world peaceful. So Mangalakari, to make it Mangalakari, Shumha and Nishumha, those two also Dana, they also sprung up from Rakta Bija only. Mahahava Tarpita. So it looked like a Mahayagnya in which the Ahuti was given of blood, and all the Pishachas or all the other associates of Lord Shiva had a satisfaction. Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura, a bit of gory, description. Jaya Jaya He, but we have to think of it as in a symbolical manner. The cancerous growth always has a tendency of multiplying. Maybe that's all. Yeah.
Ma'am, so many things. I mean, because though you're saying cancerous growth, it can be like criminal organizations.
Yes.
I think we can think of a lot of situations in current,
Yes.
geopolitics. Where
we kill one and so many spring up.
Yeah, they make a martyr out of whoever it is, and then so use that to inspire some more evil people to kind of take over. And basically, I think this is something that even the PM had said a long time ago, that basically you can think of this story of Rakta Bija, where you can think of blood as, at the end of the day, what is blood? Blood is basically whatever is sustaining. So you can think of the blood as funding or, money.
Oh. Yeah,
so
bad money.
So,
okay, fine, good. Yes.
So basically you need to empty out that in order to prevent more from springing up.
So the source has to be plucked. Or
yes. Yes.
Perfect. Otherwise it will just keep growing. So we have to identify the source and pluck it, or what is it? What do you say? What is the word? Stop it.
Yeah. And And also the other thing about that the Dhumra Lochana. Yeah.
Dhumra.
So Vilochana, yeah, sorry, Dhumra Vilochana. So basically, this thing of he's the one who came with that proposal, right? From
Yes.
so it's yeah. So basically, she gave him a piece of her mind and finished him off.
And you know, the name itself is so interesting. Dhumra Vilochana. One whose, eyes are blurred because of the smoke. Such a symbolical name, right? Dhumra Vilochana. He's not clearly seeing what it is. Dhumra Vilochana, Dhumra Shakti. Just thought of it. So one is not clear. His eyes are blurred. Dhumra. When smoke is there, your eyes or your vision is blurred, right? So you do not, it's such a beautiful expression of evil. People who, get into all such evil acts, their eyes are blurred. They don't see the actual truth.
Very true.
Probably the words brainwashed, blind. All these are blind faith. All these are like sort of what you see in today's world. Also the same way.
Yes. There is a message or in chat box. We'll discuss about it later. About Sushumna and this thing, whether Kapardini. Okay, let's discuss. I'm not very sure about it. Yeah. Next. Again, talk about the kind of nada or the voice that is heard in the bat. Okay, so the enemies make a lot of noise, and from this side also there is a lot of noise and clang. Dhanuranusanga ranakshana sanga parispuradanga natatkataki. So when I can't just stay steady and say, okay, let me fight. There has to be a lot of movement. When there is a lot of movement, there will be a lot of clang. In goddess context, it is, when she wields her dhanush, there is during the time of war, the bangles clang. So there is a lot of noise about all the abhushans also, all the, she is clad in with lots of abhushan, and there are weapons in all her, she has so many weapons. So the clang, when she, Dhanur Anushanga, whose bangles and ornaments are jingling. Anushanga, that which is a part of her body, that which she is having. Dhanu, bow. Ranakshana Sanga, at the time of fight. Parispuradanga, at that time her, all her parts of the body are shaking with perhaps anger, with fierce force. Natat kataki, at that time the bangles jingle, all the abhushans also. Kanaka pishanga prishatkani shanga, the strike and the arrows come from the golden quiver, so they are also they are shining. Prishatkani shanga, the quiver is also shining with glow. Rasad bhata shunga hata batuki, and when she is killing those bhatashunga, all the Sainiks, hata batuki, she is killing all those the army of enemies. Krita chaturang, how is her army? She has all the 4 types of army: the gaja, the ratha, gaja, the elephant, the chariot, the horse, and the people, the Sainik who walk on foot. Balakshiti Ranga. So with 4 forces of enemies, several, the chariots, elephantry, cavalry, and infantry, several Shaktis came out of you like Batukas. Ratat Batuki. Ratat, one who makes noise. No. When you, it's a fact that, when you are fighting, you make there is a lot of sloganeering, that slogans that are shouted to just charge you up further. So ratak batuke. So in your army also you have lots of people who shout slogans. Such a fierce or such a goddess, we tribute to her with the beautiful head.
One of the things that first of all, the imagery is so vivid, and you can really almost feel yourself standing there and watching the battle. So that is like amazing. And the other thing that I love is even from the from yesterday's stanzas, what we saw is, and you had talked about, how they bring out the softer side and the other side as well. I think more than what I would say is basically there's no stereotype about how she should be, in the sense that on the one hand she is using bows and arrows and all that, and on the other hand she also likes her bangles, so basically so in today's world, especially with the woke group, etc., where they say girls should like dolls and boys should like puzzles and things like that, there is no such thing here. You're most welcome to have a bow and arrow, and you're like killing people with all your strength, and at the same time you're wearing all the ornaments that you like to wear. So that's a really I think a really nice example. Basically, just do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
And
And
plus the queen,
I don't know why I'm seeing Usha Uttu here. Usha Uttu, the singer.
yes, with the big bindi and the sari and the
It's so
the
nice.
pop.
And she
So-
says, yes. So what song? What's there? I mean, we should.
yeah.
And she used to sing in bars wearing the same kind of outfit and all the accessories.
Yes.
Not just, temples. In bars she used to sing.
Mhm. Yes.
Any other
There is
comments
a
that
message
anyone?
in the chat box. Tilu, would you like to take it?
But for some reason, I'm not able to see chats.
When we sit for dhyana, I think Manvita. Huh? When we sit for dhyana, there will be tribulations, as though we have to put courage against the odds and proceed. Here, how do we invoke Mata to stay steady to proceed? I'm not very, Manvita, can you just explain it further? Would you like to? Hari Om.
Hari Om, Mahoday.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Absolutely no problem. Yeah. And there is also another about Ramyaka Pardini. Can Ramyaka Pardini be compared to the Kundalini, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna? The three, Nadi that we have. Sushumna is the Madhya Nadi, and Ida and Pingala. I'm not very sure about this. Not competitive enough to answer these questions. Quite interesting. Anybody else? Akka? The distractions and challenge from outside. So when it comes to, the Lakshya is what? The Lakshya for the goddess is to put an end to. So at that time, the focus is only on clan, noise, and fierce battle. So at that time, there is no need for, to do dhyana and all. But she is extremely good at, totally getting composed when it comes to. So that is what it is. When the situation arises, we have to deal with it. Be in the present moment. Perhaps that's what I can think of. And deal with it. At that time, we can't, wait. And when, when the Devi chooses to be calm, she will. So, yeah.
Fine, ma'am. I think this is the last
This is the
stanza for today, right? So, yeah. So I will stop share. And again, I think I will play. So this time we'll play the whole song now.
And we'll mute
and
ourselves, right? Yeah.
Yeah, request everybody to mute yourselves because we realize that otherwise it's causing some trouble. And then once it's done, we will, just sort of say bye and end it. So in case you're in a hurry, because I know we're sort of a little over time. So if in case you're in a hurry, you can choose to leave midway. Okay. So thank you, ma'am. And is there anything else that anyone would like to bring up before we start the song? Before I prevent you people from unmuting yourselves. Okay, so I will share the song.
ऐगिरिनन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हेशिति कण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धरधर्षिणि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते तनुजनिरोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मदशोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐ जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब वनप्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखरि शिरोमणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते मधुमधुरे मधुकैटभगञ्जिनि कैटभभञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐशतखण्डविखण्डितरुण्डवितुण्डितशुण्डगजाधिपते रिपुगजदण्डविदारणचण्डपराक्रमशुण्डमृगाधिपते निजभुजदण्डनिपातितखण्डविपातितमुण्डभटाधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐरणदुर्मदशत्रुवधोदितदुर्धरनिर्जरशक्तिभृते चतुरविचारधुरीण महाशिवदूतकृतप्रमथाधिपते दुरितदुरीह दुराशय दुर्मतिदानवदूतकृतान्तमते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐ शरणागत वैरिवधूवर वीरवराभयदायकरे त्रिभुवनमस्तकशूलविरोधि शिरोधि कृतामलशूलकरे दुमि दुमि तामरदुन्दुभिनादमहोमुखरीकृततिग्मकरे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐ निजहुं कृतिमात्र निराकृत धूम्रविलोचन धूम्रशते समरविशोषित शोणित बीज समुद्भव शोणित बीजलते शिव शिव शुम्भ निशुम्भ महाहवतर्पित भूत पिशाचरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते धनुरनुसङ्गरणक्षणसङ्गपरिस्फुरदङ्गनटत्कटके कनकपिशङ्गपृषत्कनिशङ्गरसद्भटशृङ्गहतावटुके कृतचतुरङ्गबलक्षितिरङ्गघटद्बहुरङ्गरटद्बटुके जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय जप्य जये जय शब्द परस्तुति तत्पर विश्वनुते झण झण झिञ्झिमि झिङ्कृतनूपुर शिञ्जित मोहित भूतपते नटित नटार्थ नटी नटनायक नाटित नाट्य सुगानरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐ सुमनस्सु मनोहर कान्तियुते श्रितरजनीरजनीरजनीरजनीरजनीकरवक्त्रवृते सुनयन विभ्रमर भ्रमर 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 भ्रमराधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सहित महाहवमल्लमतल्लिक मल्लितरल्लक मल्लरते विरचित वल्लिक पल्लिक मल्लिक झिल्लिक भिल्लिक वर्गवृते शीतकृत फुल्लसमुल्लसितारुण तल्लज पल्लव सल्ललिते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अविरलगण्डगलन्मदमेदुरमत्तमतङ्गजराजपते त्रिभुवनभूषणभूतकलानिधिरूपपयोनिधिराजसुते ऐ सुदती जनलालसमानसमोहन मन्मथराजसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कमलदलामल कोमल कान्तिकलाकलितामल भाललते सकल विलास कलानिलय क्रमकेलि चलत्कलहंसकुले अलिकुल संकुल कुवलय मण्डल मौलिमिलद्भकुलालिकुले जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते करमुरलीरववीजित कूजित लज्जित कोकिल मञ्जुमते मिलित पुलिन्द मनोहर गुञ्जित रञ्जित शैल निकुञ्जगते निज गुणभूत महाशबरी गण सद्गुण संभृत केलितले जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कटितटपीतदुकूल विचित्रमयूख तिरस्कृत चन्द्ररुचे प्रणत सुरासुरमौलिमणिस्फुरदंशुलसन्नख चन्द्ररुचे जितकनकाचल मौलिमदोर्जित निर्भर कुञ्जर कुम्भकुचे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते विजितसहस्रकरैकसहस्रकरैकसहस्रकरैकनुते कृतसुरतारकसङ्गरतारकसङ्गरतारकसूनुसुते सुरथ समाधि समान समाधि 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 सुजातरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते पदकमलं करुणानिलये वरिवस्यति योऽनुदिनं स शिवे अयि कमले कमलानिलये कमलानिलयः स कथं न भवेत् तव पदमेव परं पदमित्यनुशीलयतो मम किं न शिवे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते कनकलसत्कलसिन्धुजलैरनुसिञ्जिनुते गुणरङ्गभुवम् भजति स किं न शचीकुचकुम्भतटी परिरम्भसुखानुभवम् तव चरणं शरणं करवाणि न तामरवाणि निवासि शिवम् जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते तव विमलेन्दुकुलं वदनेन्दुमलं सकलम् अनुकूलयते किमु पुरुहूतपुरिन्दुमुखी सुमुखीभिरसौ विमुखी क्रियते मम तु मतं शिवनामधने भवति कृपया किमुत क्रियते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि मयि दीनदयालुतया कृपयैव त्वया भवितव्यमुमे अयि जगतो जननी कृपयासि यथासि तथानुमितासि रते यदुचितमत्र भवत्युररीकुरुतादुरुतापमपाकुरुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
Okay, so I think everyone can unmute themselves if they like.
Yes, ma'am.
Is
The
there
session is
anything?
going super.
Oh, thank you. Right. Yes, ma'am. So, thank you so much. I think today was, the imagery was even more vivid than yesterday. I mean, it's like really enjoying the power. It's inspirational. Fine. Would anyone like to say anything, or shall we end the session? Fine. So tomorrow 8 a.m. Same link for Zoom, or of course live on Facebook, and then we will also be replaying this at 5 o'clock on YouTube. So, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Dhanyavad.